Did you know that 99% of deaths after age 75 boil down to just a handful of preventable causes? Many assume passing in old age is simply natural, but the reality is, most fatalities stem from risks we can sidestep. Dangers often ignored until it's too late. By the time most folks realize what's happening, their health has already taken a hit, and options dwindle. But here's the empowering truth. If you understand these threats now, you can take charge, protect yourself, and add vibrant years to your life in ways you never imagined. In this video, we're unveiling the 6 leading causes of death after 75, the culprits behind nearly every loss in this age group. Some may seem obvious, others might surprise you, but one thing's clear: knowledge is your first line of defense. These aren't just cold stats. They're about real lives, real families, and real choices that could mean the difference between battling health issues or thriving in a long, fulfilling life. Stick with us to the end, because these 6 causes aren't set in stone. With small, meaningful changes, countless people have slashed their risks, stayed independent longer, and added years, sometimes decades, to their journey. The steps you take today could shape how strong, active, and free you remain in the years ahead. Let's dive in. One of the most heart-wrenching realities of aging is the gradual erosion of memory, reasoning, and independence. Cognitive decline doesn't strike overnight. It creeps in with subtle lapses that are easy to dismiss as just getting older. But over time, these small slips can snowball into serious challenges. Managing daily tasks or making sound decisions becomes daunting. For many, this isn't just an inconvenience, it's a life-threatening risk. Dementia and Alzheimer's don't only cloud the mind, they jeopardize the whole body. As cognitive function fades, so does the ability to care for oneself. Simple routines like taking medications, eating balanced meals, or spotting illness symptoms grow difficult. Many seniors with dementia forget to hydrate, risking dangerous dehydration. Others may eat too little or too much, leading to nutritional deficiencies or weight gain that heightens other health risks. Accidents pose an even graver threat: leaving the stove on, forgetting to lock doors at night, or wandering into unsafe areas can turn deadly. For too many, this leads to a tragic loss of independence, as living alone safely becomes impossible. And without proper care, health plummets. The scariest part? Many don't realize cognitive decline is underway until it's advanced. Early signs like forgetting names, struggling with items, are often brushed off. But these are your brain's red flags. Acting early boosts your odds of slowing progression and keeping a sharp mind longer. Mental stimulation is key to keeping it vibrant as a muscle. Needing exercise, reading, learning new skills, solving puzzles, or deep chats keep it vibrant. Physical activity is just as vital. Movement boosts blood flow to the brain, safeguarding memory. Social connections are another lifeline. Loneliness accelerates decline, but regular talks and community ties sharpen your mind. Diet matters too. Omega-3s, antioxidants, and vitamins in greens, berries, and nuts protect against decline, while processed foods, sugar, and bad fats fuel brain inflammation. Take Mei-Ling, a 77-year-old from San Francisco. She noticed forgetting appointments but shrugged it off. When her family urged brain games and walks, she resisted, until memory lapses grew. Starting crossword puzzles and joining a book club slowed her decline, keeping her engaged. Cognitive loss isn't inevitable. Stay mentally and physically active, socially connected, and eat smart to slash your risk. Your brain thrives with care. If this hits home, comment 5 below to let me know you're here. Subscribe and hit the bell for more. A stroke strikes without warning, altering life in an instant. It's a top cause of death after 75, yet many don't realize how much control they have over its risks. Once a stroke hits, damage is often permanent. But here's the game changer. Up to 80% of strokes are preventable. Your choices today could keep you independent or spare you a life-changing event. A stroke happens when blood flow to the brain is blocked, or a vessel bursts, killing brain cells within minutes. All strokes might cause temporary confusion or weakness. Severe ones can paralyze, rob, or prove fatal. High blood pressure is the biggest culprit, weakening arteries over time, making them prone to rupture or clots. Like heart disease, it's often silent, no symptoms until disaster strikes. Heart rhythms like atrial fibrillation are another trigger. Many seniors have this without knowing, and it can cause blood clots that travel to the brain. A quick checkup can catch it early, with treatment slashing risk. Diet and lifestyle also play a role. Processed foods, excess salt, and unhealthy fats up the odds, while inactivity thickens blood and slows circulation. Stay active, eat nutrient-coarse foods, and manage blood pressure with small steps like more greens, less sodium, and hydration. Don't ignore mini-quests. You can be absent through weeks, demanding more time and attention. There are warnings of worse to come. Sanjay, a 74-year-old from Chicago, felt dizzy spells but dismissed them. A doctor's visit caught his high blood pressure, and lifestyle tweaks kept him stroke-free. You hold power here. Primary blood pressure checks, heart-county eating, activity, and early warning awareness can preserve your independence. Act now to protect your future. Comment 4 below if you're with me. Breathing is harder than ever. As we age, our lungs lose efficiency, and even minor respiratory issues can escalate fast. A simple cough or shortness of breath can spiral into chronic conditions, infections, or hospital stays. After 75, respiratory diseases rank among the top causes of death. Not because they're inevitable, but because they're often ignored too long. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease and cholera. Could you imagine what it would be like in your preferences? You've flamed airways. Make breathing harder over time. Many seniors dismiss frequent coughing, wheezing, or breathlessness as normal aging, but these are cries for help from your lungs. Pneumonia is another killer. What starts as a cold or chest congestion can turn deadly, as aging weakens infection-fighting ability. Pneumonia drives many hospital stays after 75, often sparking a decline some normal recovery. Poor air quality compounds the risk. Years of dust, pollution, or secondhand smoke take a toll. Even indoors, mold, pet dander, or pollutants worsen breathing. Simple fixes like air purifiers or avoiding smoke help. Activity is crucial. Lungs need exercise to stay strong. Movement expands them, clearing mucus, while sitting too long invites infection. Even light walking or stretching works wonders. Vaccinations for pneumonia and flu are non-negotiable. They cut severe infection risks dramatically. Rosa, a 76-year-old from Miami, ignored her chronic cough until COPD was diagnosed. Starting daily walks and getting vaccinated turned her health around. Breathing shouldn't be a struggle. Act early, move into your lungs vital for years. Comment 3 before you give up. One of the sneakiest dangers after 75 isn't a disease, it's a fall. In a split second, a misstep, dizzy spell, or slippery floor can change everything. A broken hip, head injury, or even a minor bruise can spiral into a life-threatening crisis. Most don't realize their vulnerability until it's too late. Shockingly, falls are a leading cause of injury deaths in seniors, triggering millions of visits yearly. For many, one fall starts a decline they never bounce back from. A hip fracture can mean months bedridden, lost independence, and higher infection risks. Yet most overlook fall prevention until they or a loved one face it firsthand. Aging slowly dims balance, muscle strength, and reflexes, but the change is so gradual you might not notice. You feel fine at home, then one day you reach too far, wobble, and gravity wins. Vertigo isn't what it was, turning a stumble into a catastrophe. Fear of falling makes it worse. After a close call, many seniors avoid movement, skipping walks or stairs. But less activity weakens muscles, raising fall risks further. It's a brutal cycle that steals freedom. The good news? Falls aren't inevitable. Strengthening legs and core, boosting balance, and home. If standing quickly makes you lightheaded, talk to your doctor about your meds. Malik, a 73-year-old from Detroit, tripped but caught himself. Instead of retreating, he joined a balance class and added grab bars at home. Staying active and free. Falls are about strength, stability, and small changes that pack a big punch. Prevent them now for years of mobility and independence. Comment 2 below. Heart disease tops the list of killers after 75. But here's the empowering truth. You have far more control than you might think. Your heart is a muscle. Nurture it and it stays strong. Neglect it and it weakens. The catch, warning signs often hide until damage is done. Feeling sluggish, tired, or short of breath might seem like just aging, but these can signal a struggling heart, and that's worth. High blood pressure is a major driver, silently straining arteries and overworking your heart. It's sneaky, no pain, no obvious clues until a heart attack or stroke hits. That's why so many over 75 land in hospital, stunned when they felt fine days earlier. Poor diet is another culprit. Decades of processed foods, excess salt, and unhealthy fats clog arteries and slow circulation. It's not just about dodging bad foods. Your heart craves nutrient ones to thrive. Skimp on those, and damage accelerates. Inactivity seals the deal. Your heart isn't built to idle. When you stop moving, circulation lags. Muscles weaken, and your heart misses the workout it needs. You don't need to run races. Simple walks, stretches, or chair exercises keep it pumping strong, slashing disease risk. The biggest mistake? Assuming heart disease is fate, family history, or it's just age, aren't the full story. Small, steady choices. Your food, movement, stress management shape whether your heart thrives or falters. Delores, a 74-year-old from Houston, ignored her fatigue until a checkup revealed high blood pressure. Swapping fried foods for veggies and walking daily transformed her energy. You hold the reins on your heart's health. Today's choices can keep it robust for years. Start now, it's never too late. If you're nodding along, comment 1 below to let me know. Subscribe and hit the bell for more life. Quicker tips. Kidney disease is a silent threat that creeps up after 75, often overlooked until it's advanced. Yet it's a leading cause of death that's far more preventable than many realize. Your kidneys filter waste and balance fluids, but as you age, their efficiency can wane, especially if neglected. Subtle signs like fatigue, swelling in the legs, or changes in urination are easy to dismiss. High blood pressure and diabetes are the biggest culprits, damaging delicate kidney vessels over time. Poor diet, think too much sodium, processed foods, or inadequate hydration, adds strain, while inactivity slows circulation, hampering kidney function. The danger is stealthy. Kidney decline often shows no clear symptoms until damage is severe. Lopper, dehydration, common in seniors due to reduced thirst signals, worsens the risk, as does overuse of certain medications like painkillers. But here's the hope. You can protect your kidneys with simple steps. Staying hydrated, eating kidney foods like berries and leafy greens, and managing blood pressure or blood sugar make a massive difference. Early detection can slow progression. Take Aisha, a 72-year-old from Atlanta. She ignored puffiness in her ankles until a blood test showed early kidney issues. Cutting salt, drinking more water, and daily walks turned her health around. Kidney disease isn't inevitable. Hydrate, eat smart, move, and get screened to keep these vital organs humming. If this speaks to you, comment 6 below to let me know you're here. Subscribe and hit the bell for more house. As we close this video, pause to reflect on the 6 critical causes we've explored. Heart disease, falls, respiratory issues, stroke, cognitive decline, and kidney disease. These account for nearly all deaths after 75. But here's the vital takeaway. They're not inevitable. In short, small, steady choices today can add years of strength, clarity, and independence to your life. Too many don't realize the power they hold over their health until options narrow, but you can't. Ignoring these risks won't make them vanish, but awareness hands you the reins. By knowing the signs, taking preventive steps, and prioritizing your well-being, you can shift your focus from limitations to longevity, vibrantly, not fearfully. Consider your daily habits. Where could you make a small tweak? Maybe it's eating more greens, moving a bit daily, scheduling checkups, or staying mentally and socially engaged. You don't need a total overhaul. One step in the right direction sets you on a path to a fuller, healthier life. At this stage, your health is your greatest treasure. Protect it and you'll savor more time with loved ones, maintain your freedom, and live without the shadow of preventable issues. Every day offers a fresh chance to care for yourself, shaping how strong and vital you'll be in the years ahead. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with one insight you're taking away, or a story about a health change you've made. What's worked for you? Your thoughts inspire us, so don't hold back. If this video hit home, give it a like. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell for more. Your support fuels our mission to inform and uplift. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.